Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, and it's Friday, man. Thank God it's Friday, and it's not even just a cliche thing. Seriously, man, thank God it's Friday. It has been a long, hard push, man. I'm telling you what, all the way back to April, man. April was a ringer. We went straight into May, hit a bunch of rallies from the mountains to Myrtle Beach and all points in between. Had to put on the brakes, get into the office, and finish up the June issue, which went to the printer yesterday, issue number 299, right on the edge there of a big number on the issues. So we've got that coming up, and man, just all kinds of great stuff. So had to put on the brakes, had to get into this office here and get this thing finished up. Now, if you have not got the May issue, I don't know what to tell you, man. There might be still a couple issues out there and about. I know that the Carolina Biker Lawyers have a couple because they've got some events coming up this weekend, Cox's and a couple other stuff that they'll be at. There's still some magazines perhaps that are advertisers, but I'm all out. I am all out. We dumped the rest of them out in Myrtle Beach while we were there. Man, things were going like hotcakes. So that's not where you're here. You guys are here about this weekend's events. So let's check this out. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the comments for this weekend's event listings. Now, here's the deal. If you've got the magazine, you know the events are coming up. It's in the cruising calendar at the beginning of every single magazine. You can also go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com, and check out the cruising calendar page. Or you can check the link right there. Also, we email and text blast those out if you're interested in getting on those lists. Get to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com, scroll to the bottom, and you should be able to see that link there. What's up, Blake? Hope you're doing well, man. I'm so happy, man. My dude gets on every single one of these videos and says what's up. Good dude. Hope to see you again soon, man. Misty in the Myrtle Beach area. I know you guys were busy. But always good to see you guys out at events. So let's talk about this weekend's events because apparently, guys, it starts tonight. Honestly, there was a couple things last night, but like I said, I was busy trying to get this here magazine done and off to the printer. It's kind of a big deal. So let's start this off today with this weekend's events, which naturally I have to. Well, actually, before we get to this weekend's events, let's go ahead and talk about this weekend. All right, so this is Memorial Day weekend, and I guess a lot of people associate this stuff with cookouts and sales and stuff like that. But I think it's ultra important to go back and say, guys, it's Memorial Day weekend. All right, Memorial Day is celebrated on Monday, but what we're doing here is remembering and being thankful for those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom, for our country in wars. Man, it's such a big deal. And, you know, veterans are a big deal, and our active military are a big deal in every part of our society, but hugely so in the motorcycle community. So it's one of those things you got to watch. It is not Happy Memorial Day. This is, we are, you know, taking a moment to remember these folks that paid this ultimate sacrifice. For a lot of people, this is an extremely hard weekend. People that have lost members of their families, friends, you know, all kinds of stuff to the tragedy of war, that they got out there and protected us and protected our way of life. So it's a big deal on Monday. I know there's a moment of silence. You know, I don't care what you're doing, where you're at, man. You got to take a minute, which you should do often, but especially on Memorial Day to remember our service personnel that gave the ultimate sacrifice, laid down their life, signed the check, and cashed it in for our freedom, for our way of life. It's a big deal. So that's the deal there, and that's really what Memorial Day is here. This weekend, this Monday is all about. So wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing, and there's a couple Memorial Day rides that are going to happen as well. We'll get to that, but just want to make sure to bring that up. So starting, I guess apropos, Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson, which there's always something going on at Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson. This is their All-American Month, And then this is their All-American weekend at Fort Bragg. Harley-Davidson is starting tonight, May 26th, and running through, Monday, Memorial Day, May 29th. Man, they've got stuff going on. They got Friday night bike night at Legends Pub, which if you've never been to Legends Pub, man, you're missing out. That is a party spot in Fayetteville. The Gypsy Women at Legends Pub, got to go see them, say hi for us. And then they've got, vendors on Saturday, entertainment, ring wars. There's a kids zone. Monday, they're having a bikini bike wash, vendors, entertainment. There's going to be something going on all weekend long at Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson. So it's not something that you want to miss out on. Make sure you go by it, because there's something going on every weekend at Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson. Joe chiming in here. I truly appreciate all the updates you give us weekly. Hey, man, I appreciate you saying that. A lot of times with the magazine being in print, it's not something that people will comment on unless they see out and about, and it's a big deal. Joe, I appreciate it, man. Make sure you get out there and pick up the magazine as well. But keep dialing in, man. We'll keep giving you the updates as much as possible. Appreciate that very much. So then that is Friday through Monday at Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson. And then also in Benson, North Carolina this weekend, Saturday and Sunday is the Freedom Ride to the D-Day Museum, which is freaking amazing, guys. You got to go see this now. This is in Stanton, Virginia. Now, we're going to start off at Freedom Biker Church in Benson, North Carolina. But the D-Day Memorial, let me check and make sure I'm not telling y'all something. I want to say it's in Stanton, Virginia. D-Day Memorial. Bedford, God, that's right. Bedford Memorial is really close on the word. I knew it was in Virginia. And the reason that the memorial is in Bedford, Virginia is because more people from that area of Virginia died on D-Day than anywhere else in the United States. So that's a big deal. So the D-Day Memorial in Bedford, Virginia, hey, man, it's right over the line there. Go see it if you get a chance. It is a beautiful thing. And that ride is leaving out, like I said, let me get back to my screen that had all the information on it. Freedom Biker Church in Benson is doing that ride. It's May 27th, 28th. So tomorrow, and then on Sunday is probably the return trip. Now you got to check them out. There's a phone number on that, so check that out. That is Saturday and Sunday. Now let's talk about Saturday. Now, there's been a couple things. Now, mind you, the weather forecast isn't great, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to shift. You guys can still have a good time. Some events have already made the call. Smoke and Harley-Davidson had their spring bike rally this weekend, and we are going to do a bike show there. That is not going to happen. That's going to be redone at a later date, so keep your eyes open for that. But these are the events that have not canceled for the weekend. So make sure you check them out and go patronize these people. And starting off is Cox's Harley-Davidson with their 62nd open house is going to be Saturday, May 7th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Guess what, y'all? They got free beer. They got food. They got contests, games, and live music by Killing Fiction. Man, let me tell you what, these fellas and gal can really put on a show. Loud music, great play, man. I'll tell you what, I love seeing them out playing. I want to go see them myself. So make sure you check that out at Cox's Harley-Davidson for their 62nd open house. Family tradition over there. Make sure you check that out. We've also got the Brad Reed Memorial Motorcycle Awareness Ride at Down Home Harley-Davidson this Saturday, which is in Burlington, North Carolina. The registration is at 10 a.m. for that. And there's an after party at Lucky's Saloon, which is conveniently located right down the street from Down Home Harley-Davidson. Make sure you check that out. And if you don't go on that, make sure you check out Lucky's, because they're having their awareness ride on Saturday, May 27th with food, raffles, and a 50-50. Make sure you check that out. Call them for the times on that awareness ride. It'll be important to be there on time. But that's not the last time you're going to see their slide today, because they've got a lot of stuff going on over there at Lucky's. Also, what we've got this weekend on Saturday, Cruising with Honor benefit ride out of the NC National Guard Armory in Mount Airy, North Carolina. The kickstands go up at 11 o'clock on that. The proceeds benefit local veterans and their families. Good weekend for that. There's going to be a cruise in, ride, food, live music, all kinds of good stuff. Check out the Cruising with Honor benefit ride in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Got sideways there. There's also Saturday Backwoods Syndicate RC Spring into Summer Party in Chinkapin, North Carolina. It is open to the public. Food, 50-50 door prizes, raffle, and you can call ICE or Boogeyman to get some information on that. My wife is texting me saying that she is not watching my live right now and asking me to do other things, which now I'm going to multitask for 1 second. Let me put in a password. I'll do this. Hold on. Bear with me. Look, man, when your wife needs something, you got to do it. I forgot what I was doing. All right. Let's see if that works. All right. So then what else do we've got going on? Let's change slides here. Check it out. Bulldog Harley Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina is having their cookout. It's like an annual thing. They do their monthly cookout. It's 11 a.m. free burgers and hot dogs. Let me tell you what, this is a great dealership. We just did a bike show down there, and man, great time, great dealership, great location, honestly. Looking forward to doing that one again. The staff was friendly. They got all kinds of stuff good going on. And so then this weekend is their cookout. And I think that's something you should go to. So that's that. Let's see. Bulldog Harley Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina. And then, like I said, don't close your eyes here. We got Lucky's again on Sunday now. Their awareness ride was on Saturday, May 27th. On Sunday, May 28th, they have the Gold Star Families Ride and Battle of the Bands. There's going to be food. There's going to be donations are welcome. Obviously going to go to the Gold Star Families. So make sure you check that out at Lucky's, conveniently located right down the street from Down Home Harley Davidson. So that's the deal there. What's up next? Oh, man, another Memorial Day ride. Now, this is one that I've never been on and always want to go on. They always invite me every year, but Memorial Day weekend's a hard one to get away from for me. So this is the 23rd Smoky Mountain Thunder Memorial Ride. It's in Sevier County Courthouse, Sevier Valley, Sevierville, all right, sorry guys, Sevierville, Tennessee, right over the border again. Man, let me tell you guys, these guys really put on a great show. Opening ceremonies at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 11. There's a free ride. It's police escorted. It's rain or shine. There's guest speakers, wreath laying. Man, I'm having a hard time. Wreath laying, a 21-gun salute, music, and an appearance by the American Bald Eagle. So make sure you check that out. Let's see. Hold on a second. I got a message coming in here from Lucky's. I appreciate them watching. We were just talking about their event, the Gold Star Family. The title, which is reserved for the families of military members who have died in the line of duty, is meant to honor the service members' ultimate sacrifice while acknowledging their family's loss, grief, and continued healing. That is for sure. So I appreciate Lucky's. Like I said, they've got two events going on this weekend. On the 27th, they're having their awareness ride, and the 28th is their Gold Star Families Ride and Battle of the Bands. Make sure you check them out. Always great stuff going on at Lucky's. Appreciate you guys stopping by the video. All right. Which leaves us to go back to Memorial Day on Monday. We've already flashed the slide. We've already talked about that. Not to overpass it, but just not to repeat ourselves too many times. That day, there's a couple things going on. Now, this is Monday, Memorial Day Monday. Double D's, the world famous Double D Burnout Saloon, who is home of Sunday Funday, but this is Monday, is having their Memorial Day cookout. They're going to have live music, the Stone Parker Band at 1 p.m. and cornhole. It's a big day for cookouts. Like I said, just got to make sure that you take a moment and reflect on those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our rights, for our freedoms, for our way of life while we're out and having a good time. And that is at Double D's. Now, it's 1 p.m. is when that's going to start, but that party will go on all day long. And then let's see. We've also got the 4th annual Memorial Day Ride to Remember. Is put on by my friend Crystal Ash. She does a great job with this, man, and it's a huge turnout every single year. The registration is in Charlotte, 1129 East 3rd Street in Charlotte. Registration is 7:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 9. It's a free ride. It's also police escort. And there's going to be free food after the ride. It benefits veteran charities. Now, here's the deal, man. They ride up, and the ride includes 3 wreath presentations at 3 memorials. They're going to stop at a memorial in Charlotte, and one in Thomasville, and then one in Kernersville. See, there's my wife calling because she's not watching my video. Thomasville and Kernersville, and ride through the Salisbury National Cemetery. So that is the deal. Make sure you check that out. Like I said, she always does such a great job on that event. And that's the deal. May have missed it. Next month edition out yet? No. Good question, Eric. The magazine, we'll get it on Tuesday because we are skipping Monday because it's Memorial Day. So we'll get the magazines on Tuesday and they will be delivered henceforth. So make sure you check that out. Got a little something in there for you there, Eric. Make sure you check that out. So that's what we've got going on this weekend, but we've got plenty of other things coming up. Hold on one second. Right now. All right, so let's talk about that. That was this weekend. Let's get to some things that are coming up in the future. This one's kind of important to me. My good buddy, Zach Shipwash, who is the man behind the Rebel Spirit, had a motorcycle accident. It happens, and he got pretty beat up. He's going to be all right. He's actually at home recovering, but he's been out of work. It's a small family business. He's a welder. He does lots of stuff like that. So he has been unable to work. Like you see in the picture, he's got 2 young daughters. And, you know, just like we do all the time, man, one of our friends, one of our people in the community is out of work, laid up. We're going to have a benefit for him, and not we, but the community. So check this out. On June 24th, we're having a dice run. It's going to start at the Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem. And it's going to be $20 per rider or whoever is rolling dice, right? It's going to include the dice hand and food at the end of the ride. There's going to be a $500 pot that we're going to split between the top 3 winners of the dice roll. Highest dice roll wins. The after party will be at Blue Collar Cycle Company in Salisbury. Now, the stops are a couple in between, so we'll disclose those later on. I know we're going to stop at Willie's Honky Tonk. We've got up to Bull City Cider in Lexington. We've got Jaybird's Custom Cycles in Salisbury. But I'm not against adding other people to that. Just whoever wants to help out, I'm fine with. So make sure you check that out. Like I said, this is a guy that's in our motorcycle community that shows up to these benefits, that spends money at benefits to help other people. Now we got to help him out. So that's what we've got coming up June 24th for Zach Shipwash, the Rebel Spirit, which is a big deal. A couple other things coming up. If you notice, I've got my 20th anniversary shirt, which was 2018. We are now in our 25th year. It's kind of a big deal to me. So in August, we are having our 25th anniversary bike night right here at the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine office. Ooh, look at that. That text fell out on the date there. That is supposed to say August. I did not create lines around that, so don't worry about it. That does say August 25th. Just overlook that. Look, man, we got free beer. We're going to have hot dogs, music, vendors, a $50 cash prize for Editor's Choice. But the real big deal is I just want you guys to come out and celebrate our 25th anniversary. This is a Friday night. So 6 to 9 p.m., come out and pregame with us. Have some fun. We usually have a couple kegs or some beer. We also, I don't drink. So there's other non-adult beverages that will be available as well. So come out and help us celebrate our 25th anniversary. Mom always gets a big cake too. There's usually some fireworks, some burnouts, some vendors. It's a big deal. So make sure you come out and check that out. August 25th, our 25th anniversary. I would appreciate that. Then in September, coming back, let me take some of this stuff off the screen here. We have our third annual Mayhem in Midway. This is our old school ride-in bike rally in Lexington, North Carolina. 185 Dusty Drive, Lexington, North Carolina, as a matter of fact. Now, look, these are new dates, September 29th and 30th. We were in October, and we kept on getting it moved back, and it was getting colder. Man, I didn't want to camp in the 30-degree weather anymore, so we moved it to September 29th and 30th. But same stuff applies. It's a $10 weekend pass. I just gotta pay for the damn urinals and stuff like that, the porta potties. So come out and have a good time with us. We're gonna have live music by Mojo Stomp, $1,000 ride-in bike show, $500 worth of bike games, $500 on our wet T-shirt contest. There's a $300 burnout contest that gets new tires as well. A $300 loud pipe contest. Hard Ass Award, which is the people that rode the furthest to the event. They get some cash too. A chugging championship. We're going to have an oyster roast, a keg party, live music, vendors, bonfires at night, primitive camping. Oh man, it is a big time. We always have a big time out there. The mayor of Mayhem allows us to have this on her property. We appreciate her as well. So make sure to take note though, no trailers, RVs. Car parking is extremely limited and is on the outside of the event. So best bet is ride your motorcycle to this motorcycle event and have some fun with us. Like I said, it's always a big time. And last but certainly not least, we have just announced that we're coming back and doing our Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine custom bike show again on this is our second annual for that. January 13th, 2024 at the Greensboro Coliseum special events building there. So inside the Greensboro Coliseum, this was a big deal. Last year we had over 150 bikes. We had 70 plus vendors. We packed that place out, man. It was a fantastic bike show. So we said, hey, why not do it again? So make sure you put that on your calendar, guys. If you've got a bike you want to get in the bike show, all you got to do is start letting us know, man. There is a $20 registration for that. But last year we gave away $9,500 in cash prizes, and I've got more categories this year, so that price tag is going up. You know, I guarantee you will be over $10,000 in cash prizes, including $1,000 cold cash for best in show. So make sure you guys check that out. It's a little bit further away. I get it, January, but you got to understand it's only about 6 months away when we get to June. So that is the deal there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up 22 minutes into the deal because it's Friday and I kind of want to get out of here. So that's the deal. Now, look, if you are looking for events to go to, you can check the link that's in the comments on this video. You can also go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. If you have not already, go to our YouTube page. This is actually simulcast. If you're watching on Facebook, you could be watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you could be watching on Facebook. But either way, subscribe to both of those so we can keep on putting out these videos and having a good time. So subscribe, like, link, whatever you do, share it. Let's make sure we get a lot of people to these events and have a big time. Otherwise, pick up the magazine, see what all's going in. New magazines coming out on Tuesday, May 30th for the June issue. That is number 299. So let's do that. All right, let's get out of here. That's 23 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, but I do appreciate you spending with me, and we'll see you out there on the road. Y'all have a good weekend.